Are you able to paint realistic landscapes like a pro using acrylic paints? Well, if not, then maybe I can help you. Hello there, my name is Sarah, and welcome to this video from Sarah's Art Gallery. Are you ready to discover the beauty and wonders that the art world has to offer? If your answer is yes, then you've come to the right place. Now, in this episode, we will enter the world of acrylic paints with their vibrant colors and versatility. Acrylic is a fantastic medium to recreate those awe-inspiring scenes. Whether you're a seasoned artist or just starting your creative journey, acrylics provide an accessible and rewarding way to bring the beauty of nature into your art. In this guide, we'll explore techniques and secrets to painting realistic landscapes with acrylics. We'll delve into essential materials, step-by-step techniques, and valuable tips to transform blank canvases into stunning windows to the natural world. Imagine the satisfaction of stepping back from your canvas and seeing a landscape you've painted come to life. With practice and the right guidance, you can achieve stunning realism in your landscape paintings. So, let's gather our materials, embrace our creativity, and embark on this artistic adventure together. Before we dive into techniques, let's equip ourselves with essential tools for our artistic journey. Acrylic paints come in a wide array of colors and qualities, each offering unique properties. Student-grade paints are perfect for beginners, providing excellent value for practicing techniques. As you progress, professional-grade paints offer richer pigments and greater longevity for your masterpieces. Brushes are your artistic wands, each shape and size playing a crucial role in creating different effects. For landscapes, a variety of flat, round and filbert brushes will be your go-to tools. Invest in a range of sizes, from broad brushes for covering large areas to fine-tipped brushes for intricate details. High-quality synthetic brushes are ideal for acrylics, offering durability and excellent paint application. Your canvas is the stage upon which your landscape will come to life. Stretched canvas boards provide a smooth, stable surface for painting. Experiment with different canvas sizes to find the perfect fit for your artistic vision. Selecting the right canvas is crucial for bringing your landscape vision to life. While traditional stretched canvas boards are a popular choice, don't be afraid to explore other options that might better suit your style and subject matter. Canvas paper offers a more affordable and portable alternative, especially for practicing techniques or creating smaller studies. If you're drawn to the rustic charm of natural textures, consider painting on wood panels. The grain of the wood can add an intriguing dimension to your landscape, enhancing its organic feel. For a more contemporary aesthetic, explore painting on aluminum panels. Acrylic paints adhere beautifully to aluminum, allowing for vibrant colors and smooth blending. No matter which canvas you choose, ensure it's properly prepared before you begin painting. With our materials ready, let's lay the groundwork for our acrylic masterpiece. Begin by lightly sketching the basic shapes and composition of your landscape onto the canvas using a pencil. Don't worry about minute details at this stage. Focus on capturing the overall structure and flow of the scene. Think of this initial sketch as a roadmap for your painting. Use simple lines and shapes to indicate the horizon line, the placement of key elements like mountains, trees, or bodies of water. Once you're satisfied with the basic composition, refine your sketch by adding more detail and definition. Start to define the contours of hills and valleys, the shapes of clouds, and the outlines of trees. The goal is to create a solid foundation upon which you can confidently build your acrylic masterpiece. Now comes the exciting part, introducing color to our landscape. Acrylic paints are known for their vibrant hues and quick drying time, making them ideal for layering and blending. Start by squeezing a small amount of each color you'll be using onto your palette. Begin by applying thin washes of color to block in the main areas of your landscape. Use a large, flat brush and dilute your acrylic paints with a little water to create a watercolor-like consistency. This technique, known as glazing, allows the colors to subtly blend and create depth. Use lighter values for areas hit by sunlight and gradually transition to darker values for areas in shadow. Remember to consider the time of day and lighting conditions you're depicting in your painting. Experiment with different color combinations to achieve the desired mood and atmosphere in your landscape. With the initial color washes in place, let's create a sense of depth and dimension in our landscape. One of the key principles of landscape painting is aerial perspective, which refers to the way objects appear less distinct and bluer in the distance due to atmospheric particles. To achieve aerial perspective in your painting, use lighter values and cooler colors for objects further away in the background. As you move towards the foreground, gradually transition to warmer colors and more saturated hues. This technique will create the illusion of distance and atmosphere, making your landscape appear more realistic. Another effective way to enhance depth is by varying the size and detail of objects. Objects in the foreground should be larger and more detailed than those in the background. By carefully considering the placement and scale of objects in your landscape, you can create a convincing illusion of three-dimensional space on your two-dimensional canvas. Light and shadow play a crucial role in creating realistic and captivating landscapes. They breathe life into your painting, adding volume, depth, and a sense of time and place. Carefully observe how light interacts with the elements in your landscape, casting shadows and highlighting textures. When depicting sunlight, use warm, yellowish hues for the illuminated areas and cooler bluish tones for the shadows. The intensity of the light source will determine the contrast between light and shadow. Pay attention to the direction of the light source as it will dictate the placement and length of shadows. Use a combination of hard and soft edges to depict shadows, with hard edges for well-defined shadows and soft edges for more gradual transitions. Experiment with different brushstrokes to create a variety of textures and effects. Don't be afraid to blend and layer colors to achieve the desired level of realism and depth in your landscape. With the foundational layers established, it's time to breathe life into our landscape by adding details. This is where your creativity and observation skills truly shine. Start by refining the shapes of key elements like trees, rocks, and buildings, adding more definition and character. Use a combination of brush sizes and techniques to create a variety of textures. For example, you can use a dry brush technique to create the rough texture of tree bark, or a stippling technique to depict clusters of leaves. Gradually add smaller details like blades of grass, individual leaves, or ripples in water. These details, while seemingly insignificant on their own, contribute greatly to the overall realism and visual interest of your landscape. Don't be afraid to get lost in the details, but remember to step back from your painting periodically to assess the overall balance and composition. As you add details, remember to consider the light source and how it affects the visibility of different elements. Use this contrast to your advantage, highlighting certain areas and allowing others to recede into the background. Trees are often prominent elements in landscapes, adding verticality, texture, and a sense of life to the scene. Capturing the unique shapes, textures, and foliage of different tree species can be both challenging and rewarding. Start by observing the overall silhouette of the tree, paying attention to its branching structure and the way it tapers towards the top. Use a combination of brushstrokes to create the trunk and branches. Start with a thicker brush for the trunk, gradually transitioning to thinner brushes as you move towards the finer branches. Vary the pressure and direction of your brushstrokes to create a sense of depth and texture. For the foliage, experiment with different techniques to achieve the desired effect. Remember to consider the type of tree you're painting and adjust your technique accordingly. Use this contrast to create volume and dimension in your foliage, making your trees appear more lifelike. Skies and water are often the most captivating elements in a landscape, setting the mood and reflecting the colors of their surroundings. When painting skies, consider the time of day, weather conditions, and the overall mood you want to convey. For a clear blue sky, start with a light wash of cerulean blue, gradually transitioning to a slightly darker shade towards the top of the canvas. Clouds can be depicted using a variety of techniques. For fluffy, cumulus clouds, use a soft, rounded brush and a light touch, blending the edges softly into the surrounding sky. For dramatic storm clouds, use darker grays and blues, creating more defined edges and sharper contrasts. Water can be equally captivating to paint, reflecting the sky, clouds, and surrounding landscape. Start by establishing the overall color and value of the water, taking into account reflections and the depth of the water. Use horizontal brushstrokes to depict calm water and more dynamic, wavy strokes for choppy water. Experiment with different techniques to achieve the desired level of realism in your water reflections. As you add the finishing touches to your landscape, step back from your canvas frequently to assess the overall composition, balance, and harmony of colors. Make any necessary adjustments to ensure that all the elements work together cohesively to create a visually pleasing and engaging scene. Once you're satisfied with your painting, allow it to dry thoroughly before applying a final varnish. Varnish protects your acrylic painting from dust, UV rays, and other environmental factors that can cause fading or damage over time. Choose a varnish that's specifically designed for acrylic paints and apply it in a well-ventilated area, following the manufacturer's instructions. Consider framing your finished landscape painting to enhance its presentation and protect it further. A well-chosen frame can elevate your artwork, making it a focal point in any room. Congratulations! You've embarked on a creative journey, transforming a blank canvas into a stunning window to the natural world. As you admire your finished acrylic landscape painting, take a moment to appreciate the joy and satisfaction of creating art. Remember that every brushstroke is a testament to your unique vision and artistic expression. Don't be afraid to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from each experience. The beauty of art lies not only in the final product, but also in the journey of discovery and self-expression. Continue to nurture your artistic spirit by exploring new techniques, experimenting with different subjects, and finding inspiration in the world around you. Your landscapes have the power to transport viewers, evoke emotions, and inspire a deeper appreciation for the beauty of the natural world. If you are new here, you liked the video, and I've given you some value. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for my newest videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this is Sarah from Sarah's Art Gallery saying, create your masterpiece one stroke at a time.